sky whenever I pull up those love.
Hey YouTube fam, it's your girl Leah back again with another video. In today's video, as you can see from the title, it is another crochet hair install video. In today's crochet hair, I'm super excited about because I've been sitting on this hair for quite some time, meaning I've had it for a while and I have been looking for a chance to try it. And I'll get into the purchasing of this hair at the end of this video because it'll tie into my excitement about finally being able to try it. But today's hair is the Rastafri Ziggy Braid Crochet hair. Now this hair, I have it in several colors, so work with me through, because when I purchased this hair with my own coin, I bought it in several colors because my hair being a color that it is, I always knew when I installed this hair I wanted to have a little bit of leave out, and my hair is a 30 color depending on the brand, a 33 depending on the brand, a 1B30 depending on the brand. Each brand has their own variation. First I got a H430, so this is the H430 color. Then I also got it in a just standard 4, just a standard 4 color. Then I got it in another H430, so just gonna put that there. I got it in a 33 because, again, like I mentioned, my hair sometimes, depending on the brand, is a 33. I got it in a 30, as a standalone 30 color, so 30 right there. And then, last but not least, I got it in a 4 color. So I bought 6 packs of this hair, all with varying colors, hoping, you know, that when I put it in my head, the mishmash of the colors would all come together and collide into something magical in my head. Rastafri is one of my top brands when it comes to color. I think they do color like no other, so that's why I tend to gravitate towards them more than the standard kind of hair, just because I know most of the time Rastafri is gonna have my back. I just don't know in what way. Typically it's their 1B30 color that matches my hair perfectly. For example, if you watch my Tahiti curl video from Rastafri, matches my hair beautifully. Then this particular hair, they didn't have a 1B30. I think that 1B30 is one of their newer color selections. I believe this hair is an older type of a hair, but that's just kind of the background on the hair itself. My braid pattern, as you know, my mother does my braid patterns this year. We're all about, you know, simplizing. And if I can drive the 45 minutes down to see my mother and we can have those kikis, it's always a fun experience as well. So she did 10 braids, if you can see. There's some lost in the back. On paper it kind of looks like it's a 9, but it's actually 10 in the way that she did it, with a little bit of hair left out on the sides, and then my own hair kind of left out on the sides because I wanted to do some leave out. But overall, this is what we got going on. I am going to install like I normally do every single hair that I install. I'm going to hold it up to my head, and I'm probably going to open several packs. So installing multiple, like a strand of 4, a strand of 30, maybe a 33, maybe a HM430, maybe. So it's going to be in no particular order, but you're going to see as I get into the install right now. So I hadn't taken out the hair prior, but I'm doing it right now, right before the install, to see what colors match the best. Now the 30 wasn't 30ing the way I thought a 30 should. It looks more 27-ish. It doesn't have the copper tones that I really do like a 30 to have. But on the other hand, that 33 was giving what needed to be given. It matched so perfectly with my hair that I had wished I bought more of the 33. I only had 1 pack of the 33, which I think in the end it all turned out well, but I would have bought more of the 33 had I known. And then last but not least, we have that HM430, which online I didn't get a good sense of what that meant. And what it really means is just 4 and 30 piled together. More strands of the 4, I'd say, than the 30, but it is a mixture of the two. And I had the most packs of that hair in particular, and I feel like I was able to make it all work. But hindsight, would have bought less of that HM430, more of that 33. But you guys will see the blend as I get to blending. So again, starting in the back as per usual, and there is no rhyme or reason to the way I'm installing. I grabbed a 30, then I'll grab another color strand, then I'll grab another color strand. I do tend, when I get to the front, to utilize that 33 more to blend with my own hair, but I do grab at random the 30, the HM430, and then the 33.
Now, as far as the overall install process, it is no different than what I do every single time. I'm putting the crochet needle through my braid, attaching the hair to the end of that needle, pulling both the hair and that needle through, taking the needle away from the situation, and through that loop, pulling the hair through 2 times. I will repeat that process all throughout my head. At first, I was feeling very uneasy about this blend. I'm gonna be honest. This first row, when I got it done, I was like, I don't know if these colors is matching the way they need to match. But I feel like I get more confident and more feeling myself with the color blend towards the end of the video. Also, as you notice in the front, I'm only pulling the strand through once to invisible knot the hair. In the back, you know, I did the double knot, so I pulled both strands through twice, double knotting the hair. In the front, I only pull one strand through once. It is for that realistic hairline, even though I am still leaving hair out.
So now this is the finished look with the leave out left out. Let me lean in so you guys can see what that blend is doing on this side, how the blend is looking on this side, how it's looking across the front. I just gelled my edges down with some edge control, so that is how the sides are looking. I think the blend is great. Let me do a turnaround so you guys can see. Don't judge any of the cutting. I have not cut anything, so don't judge the length and the look of it. I did just cut like the little straggly pieces at the end that were just, you know, natural, but everything else is how it will look if you installed this hair and did nothing afterwards. So overall, the packs I used, I opened 4 packs of hair. However, I have a bunch of hair left overall, just because I opened 4 packs, because I opened the 4, the 30, the 33, and the H430 blend color. So I opened those 4 packs. As you can see, I have a lot of, this is the HM430 color, so I got a lot of that left. The 30 color, I have, you know, just a little bit left, and the 33 color I have just a little bit left. So if in theory I really want to say I use 3 packs, so if you get a solid color, you probably wouldn't need to purchase any more than 4 packs, maybe 4 packs at the most with this hair. So I used all of the 4, almost all of the 30, almost all of the 33, and then I opened the HM430 really just to get some more of that 4, since I had used up the total pack. So really I'm left with 1 pack of the 4 and 1 pack of the HM430 that I never even cracked open. What drew me to this hair is, if you've been a long time follower of my channel, you guys know in 2017 I tried this bomb hair that I fell in love with called the Nile Wave hair. It was from Bobbi Boss, Nile Wave. I was just running into a beauty supply store. This was like 1 year into my channel, I believe. Maybe it was 2018. Maybe it's 20. No, I'm pretty sure it was 2017. But I had ran into like a beauty supply store really quickly, got that hair, and didn't really think much of it. And then I really loved it. But come to find out, sometimes when you buy these hair in stores, it might just be in that local hole-in-the-wall beauty supply store and it ain't nowhere else. And I think that's what the case was with that Bobbi Boss Now Wave. So nobody could really find it. My review was null and void in the sense that maybe a few of you guys found it online for a few years afterwards, but as I'm sitting here, I do not think that hair is anywhere. It's discontinued. And I was bummed because I really did enjoy that hair. And that's the thing I hate about this channel, is trying hair that you guys can't, you know, buy or find or anything like that. So I saw this online and I was like, it's giving me the look of the Bobbi Boss Now wave. I mean, it's a different color, obviously, with what I have it in now, but it's giving me those 2017 vibes. So when I saw it online, I saw it on a few resellers, but I saw it mainly on Amazon, so I purchased it from Amazon in March 8th, I believe. Bought this hair. We're in end of July, a couple of days from August as I'm filming this right now. I bought it back in March because I wanted to try it like almost immediately. Had issues. Amazon shipping. It was through Amazon, but you know how they have vendors. So this was not a Prime situation. This was a vendor situation through Amazon, and didn't come when it was supposed to come. I waited. I sent them a message. This is Thread. I sent them a message. I said it was supposed to come on this day. Where's that? They talk about, oh, it's lost. Oh, we're so sorry, it got lost. It did, or it sat in shipping label created the whole time. I know what shipping label created means. It means that you guys created the shipping label and never passed it on. Long story short, finally got the hair like end of March probably time frame. Ordered it the 8th, got it the end of March. And just having that sour taste in my mouth from the vendor, I was like, why do I want to even try this hair? And how I'm going to tell y'all to go to Amazon and buy it, and y'all going to have the same experience I did. Don't want to pass that on to anybody. So it sat and sat and sat. I was like, I guess I'll get to it when I get to it. Hopefully it's not discontinued by the time I get to it. But I checked my mailbox yesterday and I got a care package from Trends Beauty Supply Store. If you guys don't know, I love Trends Beauty Supply Store. It's a black owned beauty supply store in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Shout out to Carlos, the owner of Trends. He had messaged me a while ago telling me that they started a section on their website called the Lia Lavon section, which I thought was so cute, of hair that I reviewed, so that if anybody wants to go to their site and purchase any hair that I reviewed, they can have a little section, which that's like a cool thing. I love that. No other hair that I've ever bought from a place from like Sam's Beauty or no other place has ever even thought about content creators. And then they also said, we sent you a little care package. And I was like, that's so nice. So they sent me like a little card. It says Lia Lavon. But outside of that, what I'm getting around to in that story is they sent me an assortment of Rastafri hairs, one of which was the Ziggy curl. Ironically, when I tell you I didn't ask them to send me a care package, I knew they were going to send me something, but I didn't know what was going to be in it. They just said, look, something's coming your way. If I could find the message, it was like, something's coming your way. I was like, okay, cool, probably some hair, you know, I'll get to it. Maybe it's a cool hair. We'll see how it falls into the play. They sent me packs of the Ziggy curl, and I was like, I ran to their site right afterwards, and I said, hold on, wait, they got the Ziggy curl on their site? I'm finally about to review the Ziggy curl. It has come. So if I hadn't opened that box yesterday, I don't know what hair I would have been putting in today. I really had no idea. But they sent it to me in the HM1B30 color, which is cute. It's a cute color. I didn't end up using that. It also is, so the Ziggy curl I have in right now is the packs don't have the length on here. Is the longer version. This is the Ziggy curl that's a little bit of the shorter version. So where mine is probably like the 20 inches, I'd say. No, this isn't even 20. That's gotta be 18 inches. This is probably 12 inches. So it's a little bit of the shorter version of the Ziggy curl. So that's a long story how this came into my possession. So I will link down below Trends Beauty Supply Store where you can purchase this hair. Finally, a place where you guys can purchase this hair. So exciting. About the hair itself, very lightweight. As of right now, it is a hair that is very full though, so I was a little nervous that it could expand. I'm hoping that over the week that it shrinks a little bit, because I know how some people don't like very full hair. It's very full for it to be what, 4-pack, less than 4 packs. Like I would hate to see what 5. If you put 5 or 6 packs of this, you doing a lot. You getting a main. You getting a main. For me to use 4, less than 4. Again, got a lot of hair left over, so not quite even 4 packs of hair was used, and it's got this fullness about it. We will see how that lasts, as well as the coolness of this hair. It doesn't feel very warm. I feel very warm right now. I don't know if you can tell over time. When I turn that fan off and I have to start talking, I get pretty warm. I just had to take my dog outside because she has sit here and watched me install this whole hair, and she was like, can I go to the bathroom finally? I stepped outside. It's hot. it's hot, but my scalp was breathing, and that's what I yearn for during whatever this heat wave situation we've been going through in the South. The thing I want is breathable hair, and right now it's giving that breathability. No product has been put in this hair as of yet. I don't know if it's going to be a product hair. I don't know what I'm going to have to really do with this hair. I'm going to have to see as I evaluate in wearing this hair, because if you're familiar with my channel, this is not just an install video. No, you don't just get installs over here. Them other channels, no shade from them other channels, but if you want just installs, there are creators for that. But this is where you're gonna get a thorough review of said hair. So I'm gonna wear it out for several days, and even going on a trip. This time next week, I'll be in a different place. So I'm gonna be excited to take this hair on that journey with me. But to see how this hair performs over time, make sure you are subscribed to my channel so you don't miss a thing that I do over here. Make sure that you have that notification bell on, so again, you don't miss anything. You're notified as soon as that thing goes live. You're seeing the review of how I feel about this hair. Also, make sure that you're following me on Instagram at Lia Lavon 89 so you can keep up with my shenanigans in real time. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.